Hi, welcome. I'm Andrea, Powers of Powers Yoga, and today is a midday break of chair yoga. So you may want to go ahead, grab a chair, grab a mat, maybe 2 blocks and a strap, and we're going to go ahead and get started. One of my favorite classes to teach is chair yoga. And one of the things we just want to be mindful of when we do chair yoga is that our chair is placed fully on the mat so we don't have any slippage. We're going to begin today in a seated position with our hands either on our knees to ground our energy if we feel a little scattered maybe during the day, or maybe we're starting the day or at the end of the day and we want to turn our palms up to receive energy. We want to sit in our chair tall but not rigid. Our feet should be able to touch the ground. If they can't, go ahead and grab 2 blocks or even 2 books, and you can place your feet on top of the blocks if we have shorter legs and our feet don't touch. Otherwise, we can go ahead and just bring our feet firmly onto the ground as we take a moment to set an intention for our class and maybe even for the rest of the day. Turning the palms down to ground the energy, or maybe we're feeling a little depleted so we want to turn our palms up to receive energy. Choice is yours, no right, no wrong. We're going to begin by taking a nice deep inhale to lengthen the spine. And then as we exhale, we just want to relax the shoulders down. Maybe softly close the eyes now. And we're just going to take a moment just to become aware of our breath. It's always a good practice to take a moment to connect with the breath before we begin, connecting the mind, the body, and the spirit. And we do that anytime or every time the mind hears the breath, you instantly make that mind and body connection. So take the tongue away from the back of the throat so the breath can move freely. So you can hear the breath like a soft whisper. Or like I like to tell my kids, Darth Vader breath. So keep the lips softly closed, just breathing through the nostrils. And on our next inhale, we're going to reach our fingertips up towards the sky. We're going to inhale, and as you inhale, you want to inhale into your belly, your ribs, your chest, all the way to the crown of the head. Palms are going to turn towards each other. You can gaze forward, or you can gaze up towards the hands and maybe bring the palms together. And then we're going to exhale, lower our hands at our heart center, and take a moment here before we begin to set an intention for ourselves, for our class, maybe for the work day, or maybe for the work week. And beautiful. And we'll begin by inhaling, swooping the arms back up to the sky. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, head. And on our exhale, we're going to take a forward bend. We're going to bring our arms out to a T position with a nice flat back. You're going to lower down, bring your heart onto your thighs, and bring your hands either onto the shin, the foot, the blocks, or even all the way down to the mat, looking at the feet, or dropping the head all the way down and looking in the chair. And on your inhale, we're going to float ourselves back up to a seated position. Inhaling, gazing forward, again, palms together, or maybe palms come together, gazing up. And then exhale, take that forward fold, arms out to a T position, reaching through the crown of the head, nice flat back, lower down. And let's do that one more time. Inhaling, belly, ribs, chest, head, palms apart, or palms come together. And then exhale, float yourself down, nice flat back, reaching through the crown of the head. Bring the hands down, and then drop the head, looking at the feet, or maybe all the way down in between the legs. Inhale, floating back up. We're going to add now. We're going to come out of our chair to warm up the legs. We're going to shift the weight forward onto the feet to lift ourselves up. We don't want to try to use the chair. We want to try to use the strength of our legs to lift us out of the chair, gazing forward again, or maybe gazing to the hands and bringing the palms together. Choice is yours. And as you exhale, you're going to come back into your chair. The chair didn't move, so the chair should still be there. And inhale, sweep the arms back up. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, head. And then exhale, take a swan dive, forward bend again, relax the head. Looking towards the feet or maybe in between the knees. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling. Now if you're too far back on your chair, you're going to have a really hard time lifting up. So make sure you're towards the middle part of your chair. shift the weight onto the balls of the feet so you can lift up, pressing through all 10 toes, the balls, the heel, gazing forward or maybe gazing up. Palms maybe come together. Exhaling back into your chair, sinking into the heels, trusting the chair is there. Inhaling, sweeping the arms back up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, forward bend. Seated forward fold. Relax and let go. One more time, one more round. Inhale. This is a great way to also teach us how to get, especially as we get older, in and out of the chair, in and out of the couch, so we're not throwing ourselves forward, but we're using the strength of our legs, our quads, our glutes to lift out of the chair. And then exhale, let's come back into the chair, sinking back into the heels. Inhale, one last time, float the arms up, and exhale, let's take a swan dive to a seated forward fold. Relax now, let go. Drop the head down. This forward fold, let's shake the head out, yes and no. Maybe even want to heel toe the legs out a little bit wider, so now the palms are coming in between, dropping the head down. Inhale, let's come up with a nice flat back. You're going to take your right arm, it could be alongside the knee, or maybe we can grab for the mat, and then take the left arm, turn and twist. And beautiful, release out on the exhale. Inhale, right arm comes up, nice gentle twist. And let's do that 2 more times, 1 on each side as 1 round. As we inhale, lengthen, open, only go any degree you feel comfortable. We can also look at the mat. We don't have to turn and look at the hand, but if that's in our practice, beautiful. Inhaling, exhaling, nice deep breaths. And let's do 1 more on the right. Right arm reaches up, and exhale, let's go ahead. Take a forward fold again, relax and let go. Maybe we could bring the palms down to the mat. Inhale, let's look halfway up again, and let's heel toe those legs in now so they are hip width apart. Arms come out to a T position. Let's inhale, float our arms up, and let's exhale, make our way back out of the chair. Using chair pose to lift up all the way to an upward salute, gazing forward or gazing to the hands. Bring the palms together now. And remember that intention you set for yourself in the beginning of the class. And then we're going to take a moment to turn towards our chair. So bring the arms down by the side. And I want you to just turn to the chair, bringing your feet underneath the chair. Again, making sure that the chair is fully on the mat. And taking another moment here to reconnect with the breath. We're going to do some sun salutations or chair salutations. Take a moment here to reconnect with the breath. Let the mind hear the breath. And beautiful. Exhale, lower the arms down by the side. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, head, gaze forward or gaze up to the hands, palms come together, shoulders away from the ears. On your exhale, we're going to take a forward fold with a nice flat back. You're going to lower down, arms come to a T position, place the hands onto the middle part of the chair, and then take a bow, fold over, trying to bring the crown of the head the best you can towards the chair. And then inhale, press the chair away, gaze half way up, looking out, about 3 to 5 feet out in front. And then on the exhale, we'll take a nice step back with that left leg, gazing forward or maybe gazing upwards. And then on your exhale, take your right leg back to meet the left in your down dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, press through the palms, and on your exhale, I want you to let your heart melt towards your thighs. Biceps are coming to the mat. Index and thumb finger are on the chair. The rest of the fingers could come off, or if we need more space, or the palms come. All right, inhale, let's roll through the toes, find a push-up or plank position. So shift the weight forward. And then exhale, let's just come back in the down dog. Let's do that 2 more times. You're gonna inhale, roll through the toes. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, head, shift the weight. So this is where it's really important that we have our mat or our chair on the mat so we don't push the chair away. 1 more time. Inhaling, belly, ribs, chest, head. And then holding our plank position here, looking for one straight line from the heel to the crown of head. And then we're going to take an up dog, drop the hips, lift the heart, lengthen the spine, gaze up. And then exhale, try to use your stomach muscles as well as your arms to press yourself up and back in a down dog. Hold down dog, one full breath. Inhale, lengthen through the arms. And then exhale, relax the shoulders back, pressing the heels down to the mat. On your next inhale, let's roll through the toes. Exhale, step that left leg up in between the chairs, coming back into our runner's lunge, gazing forward or gazing up. Inhale, step the right leg in, halfway, look up. And then exhale, fold over, relax, let go, drop the head down. Inhale, let's float the arms up, micro bend. Arms come back into the T position. Inhale, lift up, gaze forward. Palms apart, or gaze up, palms come together. Exhale, let's add chair pose back in this time without sitting. We're gonna hover. Palms come down, reaching through the fingertips, and then palms come alongside the body as you inhale, sweep the arms back up for an upward salute, gazing forward or gazing to the hands. Exhale, nice flat back. Fold over, relax and let go. Drop the head down, see if you can touch the chair. Inhale, press through the chair, look halfway up. And then exhale, step the right leg back and the left leg back into your down dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, press through the palms, and exhale, press through the heels. On your next inhale, let's roll through the toes for plank position. Now we have a choice. We come into plank to strengthen the core, or we can work on our back bends and come into up dog. Choice is yours. No right, no wrong. Exhale, come back into down dog. Inhale, press through the palms. Exhale, press through the heels. Inhale, roll through the toes. Now step the right leg through, gazing forward. Step the left leg through. Inhale. Exhale, fold over, relax, and let go. Drop the head down. Inhale, float the arms up, nice flat back. Arms reach out, palms come together the best we can while we keep the shoulders away from the ears, and exhale into chair. Utkatasana, sink it to the heels, reach to the fingertips, palms come down or palms turn, or for a deeper sensation, come alongside the ears. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold, flat back, reach to the crown of the head, hinging from our hips, not from the waist, lower all the way down. Maybe we can even touch the floor. Inhale, look halfway up, over the chair, step now the left leg back, right leg back, into down dog. Inhale, press through the palms, exhale, press through the heels. And beautiful, let's go ahead. Let's take a little vinyasa flow here. Choice is yours, plank or up dog. Exhaling back into down dog. Inhale and exhale. Good job. You can go ahead. Step that left leg in between the chair on your exhale. Inhale, step the right leg to meet the left, and then fold over. Relax and let go. We're going to add on. Inhale, float the arms up, belly, ribs, chest, head. Exhale, chair. Palms come down, turn or along for a little deeper. Inhale, upward salute. Be mindful, go only where you feel comfortable today. Exhale, swan dive, forward bend. What I love about the chair is that it just lifts the floor. So it takes a lot of the intensity out of a vinyasa class if we're not able to reach the floor. And beautiful, let's take that left leg back. Take the right leg back into down dog. Inhale, press through the palms. And exhale, press through the heels. Let's come back into our plank or up dog. This time we're going to come into down dog, except let's take that left leg up towards the sky. Good, so a three-legged down dog. Step that left leg in between the chair. Now take that right foot at a 45-degree angle. So you can look underneath the chair, see your right foot should be pointing to the corner of the room. When you're ready, only when you're ready, you can go ahead, start to float or walk the arms up into a warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Shoulders and hips are facing towards the chair. Remember, at any time, if we need to, the chair's there. If we lose our balance at all, Good, so on the inhale, you're inhaling, reaching through the fingertips, and exhale, ripping the mat apart with our feet. And on your next exhale, let's fold out, straighten that right leg into your runner's lunge, and step that left leg back to meet the right leg in down dog. Inhale, press through the palms, and exhale, press through the heels. Good job. Let's do a vinyasa flow. Inhale into plank, or maybe drop the hips to up dog. Exhale into down dog. Now take the right leg up to the sky, three-legged. Pressing through the palms, lengthening, toe down, heel is up. I'm going to step the right leg through the chair now. Coming into warrior one on this side. Left foot comes flat at 45-degree angle. When you're ready, float the arms up. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, head. Trying to get the shoulders over the hips, gazing forward, or maybe even gazing up towards the hands, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. One more breath. Inhale, reach to the fingertips. Exhale, dig your heels into the mat. And beautiful. On your next exhale, release out of the pose. Bring the hands flat. Come back into your runner's lunge. Let's step that back foot in to meet the front foot. And forward fold. Relax and let go as we add on. Inhale, float the arms up. Upward salute. Palms come together or stay apart. Exhale, chair. Palms down towards or alongside the ears. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, head, lengthening, opening. And then exhale, keep that length in the spine as you fold over, relax and let go. See if maybe you can get the forehead or crown of the head to the chair now. Inhale, push up, look halfway up. And then exhale, let's step our left leg back for a nice deep lunge. And let's step our left leg back actually to a 45-degree angle, coming back into that Virabhadrasana 1. From our Virabhadrasana 1, we can either walk the hands up or float the arms up. Inhale, hips, shoulders facing the chair, gazing forward. Remember the chair is there if we need it. On the exhale, let's open up into our warrior two. Palms are going to turn down. Left foot is going to heel toe back a little bit further from our warrior one to our warrior two. Hips and shoulders now are facing the side wall. And let's make sure our left arm is just as high as the right, that it's not dipping down. And beautiful. Here we're going to inhale, straighten that front leg out. And we're going to pour ourselves over, coming into a triangle pose on the chair, bringing our palm down to the chair. Take the left arm and reach the left arm up towards the sky. And beautiful. We'll go ahead from here. We'll bend that right knee, back over the ankle, coming back into our warrior two, gazing forward. Good job. Let's take a vinyasa flow on the chair. Palm comes down, right arm comes down, left arm pins around. We're in our runner's lunge. Might as well add a twist. This sounds really good right here. Let's add a twist. Let's take that right arm either onto our right hip. We can look at the wall, or we can look up towards the sky, pressing through that left palm. Exhale, slowly, strongly twist out and step that right leg back to meet your left leg. Inhaling, pressing through the palms. Exhale, press through the heel. Let's do a nice vinyasa flow again. Inhaling, belly, ribs, chest, head. Maybe take a moment, stop in plank, and then drop the hips and lift the heart for up dog. And then exhale, back into down dog. Inhale, press through the palms, and exhale, press through the heels. Let's take the left leg up to the sky now. Inhaling. Step the left leg through the hands. Right foot comes at a 45-degree angle on your exhale. Make sure you're solid, and then when you're ready, inhale the arms up. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Take a moment here. Stand your ground. Gaze forward. As you exhale, try to keep the bottom half or the front half of your body stationary. Just lower the arms to a T. Take the back right foot, lower or heel toe it to a 90, so it should be parallel with the back mat. Make sure your right arm is in line with the left. Front knee comes over the ankle for Virabhadrasana 2. Good job. Let's take a Trikonasana. Straighten the front leg out. Reach to the left fingertips and then pour yourself over. Bring the hand onto the chair. Either fingertips or palm can come flat. Press the chair away and reach to the fingertips. You don't want to be too far away from the chair like you're reaching.
The chair should be in a nice, comfortable position. Inhale, reach. And beautiful. Exhale, front knee back over the ankle. So you're in a side angle. Back into Virabhadrasana 2. Let's pinwheel those arms around. Palms come down, so we're in a runner's lunge. Exhale, twist out. Left arm reaches up. Bring out that spine. Left arm lowers. And let's do that whole nice vinyasa flow. A few more times. Take that right leg, step it in, half fold. Exhale, fold over. Relax, let go. All right, let's float ourselves up. Inhale, upward salute. Palms either apart or maybe palms come together. Exhale, chair pose, sink into the heels, reach to the fingertips, palms down or biceps alongside the ears. One more upward salute. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, head. Exhale, keep that length in the spine and fold over, hinging from the hip. Relax and let go. Inhale, let's look halfway up. This time, let's step our right leg back for a nice deep lunge and take that right foot flat at a 45-degree angle. Virabhadrasana 1, when you're ready. Inhale. Exhale, open for Virabhadrasana 2. Good, take that right leg straighten. Come, inhale and exhale. Fold over Trikonasana. Bend that front knee over the ankle for side angle. And come back into your Virabhadrasana 2, gazing over. Pinwheel the arms around. Take that left arm either onto the hip, or maybe we can turn and twist and look towards that left arm. Exhale, slowly, strongly lower, and take that left leg back to meet the right leg in down dog. Inhale, press through the palms. Exhale, press through the heel. Let's take a nice vinyasa flow. Inhale, take your time. Nice, big inhale, up dog. And exhale into down dog. And beautiful. Let's take the right leg up to the sky. Step the right leg through the chair. Take the left foot at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior 1. Take as much time as you need to come in and out of the pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Left foot comes back. Heel toe, arms lower to a 90. Hips and shoulders facing the side. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten that front leg, and exhale, pour over for Trikonasana. Gazing at the chair, maybe we could turn and look at the left arm. Bring that front knee back over the ankle. And then go ahead, slowly, strongly transition back into your warrior 2. Pinwheel the arms around. Find your chair. Take the right arm onto the hip or maybe up towards the sky. Exhale, twist that out. And slowly, strongly find the chair. Step that back foot in to meet the front. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Let's do one more round, one more on each side. And then we'll come back into our chair. Inhale, upward salute, exhale, chair. Noticing if you feel upward salute, a little more fluid, a little more loose than when we first began. Forward fold, relax and let go. Inhale, look halfway up. This time, let's go ahead, step the left leg back at a 45-degree angle. Warrior 1, inhale, sweep the arms up when you're ready. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, head. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. Heel toe that back leg in, reaching through the fingertips. Inhale, straighten that front leg out. Exhale, fold over. Right hand comes onto the chair, gazing at the chair to the side wall, or maybe up to the left arm. Inhale, reach one more time, and then exhale, take that right knee, bend it. Come back into your Virabhadrasana 2, nice and strong. Take a moment. Pinwheel the arms around, and let's twist it out on our exhale. Ring out the spine, belly, ribs, chest, head. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Right arm comes down to the mat, and step that right leg back to meet the left leg in down dog. Inhale, press through the palms. Exhale, press through the heels. This time, take the left leg up to the sky, three-legged down dog. Step the left leg through the hands. You may even use your core muscles. Step that in. Right leg comes flat onto the mat. When you're ready, warrior 1. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. Open up that right foot. Lower the arms down to a T position, gazing over at the left finger. Inhale, straighten out the front leg. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend that front knee and come back into your Virabhadrasana 2, nice and strong, using your legs, digging the heels into the mat, gazing forward. Beautiful. Pinwheel the arms around. Let's twist it out on our exhale. Bring the hand either onto the hip or up to the sky. Position head looking down to the side or maybe up towards that left hand. And let's slowly, strongly lower the left arm down. Let's step our left leg back into down dog. Let's hold our down dog here for a moment. I'm going to work our core before we come into our chair. Let's go ahead and let's come into plank position here. We'll hold our plank in the chair a little. And so what we're looking for is one straight line from the heel through the crown of the head. So almost like a inclined plank. I'm going to take our left knee in, and I want you to push the chair away as you draw that knee in, and then send that back. Push the chair away, send the knee in, and send that back. Okay, we'll do that a few more times, 4 more times. We'll do 4 and 3. And then anytime we need to take a break, we take a break. Last one, we have this. And beautiful. Go back into down dog. Inhale, press through the palms. Exhale, press through the heels. And this time, let's take a nice little gentle walk. And we'll round the spine. Good. Coming back into half back. Lengthen the spine. Then exhale, fold over, relax. And let go. Maybe we'll hold this forward fold. The best we can, we're trying to get the crown of the head. We don't want to drop the head so we're crunching the cervical spine at all. We can also bring the arms down and just take more of a supported therapeutic forward fold today. And when we're ready, we're going to come out, bend the knees, walk the hands back onto the chair. Nice flat back. Float your arms up. Bring the hands back to the heart center. Remember that intention. And beautiful. Let's go ahead. Bring the arms down by the side. Come back into Sukhasana or seated position onto the chair. So I'm going to work a little more in our core. We're going to come into boat pose on the chair. For boat pose on the chair, you want majority of the thighs up off the chair. And then from here, you're going to lean back. So we don't want to be here. Okay? We want to find that flat area. So if I sit down, put myself into the chair, majority of the thighs, lean back slightly, I should find that flat area. Now, if you find that this is hard to get the legs even up off the ground, again, you can bring the blocks here. Okay, you can hold one leg, you can hold, tap, hold, tap. Maybe we can hold, okay, and we can hold the side of the chair. Okay, if we want more intensity, we can release. We can also grab for the back of the legs. We just want to try not to lean back, and it's okay if we do. We might feel like a little bit like a seesaw until we find the strength. Once we find our center balance, we'll hold, and maybe you can release, draw the knees in, and good job. Let's release those legs down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, let's take a forward fold. That'll feel really yummy after that. Bring the hands down, drop the head down. Maybe let's take those legs out a little wider again this time. And hang out and chill. And beautiful, good job. I'm gonna bring our hands onto our knees and we're gonna round the spine up. And we're gonna stretch out those legs from all that work we just did. So let's heel to the legs in. This is when a strap comes in really handy. If you have a strap, even a belt, or anything that you can loop around. If you can grab for your foot, beautiful. But usually when I'm in a chair, I tend to use a strap. So we're gonna stretch out the back of the legs. You're gonna bring your strap to the ball of your foot. And again, you're gonna come where majority of the thighs are up off so you can lean back to get that leg a little higher. So here you can kick back into your chair now. Now I want you to relax, curl the toes towards you, and you're walking as close as you can. Again, if you can grab for the foot, then that's fine. You don't need the strap, but we're gonna hold here. Inhaling into the parts you feel tight. If your legs are really tight, you might have a bend in the knee, and that's fine. Eventually the leg will straighten. If the leg is really like struggling, back off, bring it down, go to a place where you can hold with comfort. Breathe through the difficult times. But if we can't, then we just come out, take a break, and start over. All right, let's exhale out, and let's try that on the other side. So anytime the body is like shaking like that, that's just energy trying to move through the body, and we want to try to breathe through, and we might get a little stuck. So we want to just come out, breathe, and then come back into it, because then we're doing the opposite, right? We're causing harm, and we want to let the body open up gently. If we're a walker, okay, we might have tighter back of the leg. So it's important, especially as we get older, that we keep our muscles, our joints lubricated, inhaling into the parts we feel tight. As you exhale, imagine that body part just relaxing. Even talk to the body part, tell that body part to relax. And beautiful. Right from here, we're going to go ahead, come right into a seated pigeon. So we'll take that left foot and bring that left foot over the right thigh. If this is easier said than done, take your right leg out, and you can bring your left foot onto the shin, and then maybe you can slide it onto the thigh. This might be enough. You're getting a deep stretch here. Otherwise, you can slide the right foot flat, sit nice and tall. This might be enough, especially if the knee is up. Eventually, you want to try to get that knee parallel. And then maybe we want to just fold over so we're hinging slightly. So we inhale, lengthening. Now I feel more of a stretch in my left lower back as well as the hips, so you can kind of feel how it's all connected as well. Still looking for a little more intensity. Again, you can come down, okay, more into a resting pigeon and onto the blocks, getting a little deeper. All right, let's come up and let's try that on the other side. So the left foot will come flat. Left leg can straighten out. And then the right foot can come either onto the shin, and this might be enough. Just place your hand here, chill out, breathe, close your eyes, watch TV, do homework. All right. Not all the time does the yoga practice have to look like this 60-minute beautiful. Sometimes my yoga looks really messy, but sometimes I'm getting it in by, watching TV or working while I'm doing my yoga. Let's go ahead. Maybe you want to get a little deeper. You can slide any degree you want to go to. Okay, notice if this side is tighter. So I feel really deep, deep stretch through the outer left hip or right hip and my right back. Maybe after a few breaths in, you want to bring the hands down. You can bring the arm in between. And hold. And that's really, really intense. I'm okay, I can breathe. If I couldn't breathe, then I'd come back up. All right, let's go ahead. Let's all exhale out. Bring that right foot down. Let's come maybe a little bit more into our chair now. We're gonna inhale, swoop the arms up. And on our exhale, you're gonna take that right hand onto the outer part of your right knee and take that left hand onto the side of the chair for a gentle twist. So if you want a little more intensity, you can bring it behind. Use the chair as leverage, but be mindful that we're not forcing the twist. On your inhale, lengthen. And on your exhale, slowly twist, bringing out the belly, the ribs, the chest, and lastly, the head. Gazing over the left shoulder, one last deep inhale. And exhale, slowly twist out from the belly, the ribs, the chest, and then lastly, the head. Let's do that again on the other side. Inhale, sweep the arms back up to lengthen. Make space between each vertebrae. And then once you have that length, you want to exhale, begin the twist from the belly, the ribs, the chest, and lastly, the head. Hand can come. If we want a little more sensation, we can use the chair as leverage. Just be mindful. Only go where you feel comfortable. And then on your next exhale, we'll twist slowly out again from the belly, the ribs, the chest, and then lastly, the head. And beautiful. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, return the hands onto the knees, and I want you to just go ahead, round the spine, look towards the belly. And then inhale, lengthen, lift up the heart. You can do that a few times before we settle in, back into a seated position. And beautiful. Let's go ahead. Let's find neutral position now with the spine. Now we can sit all the way back. Lower back is going to be up against the chair, but our upper back is away from the chair. So we're sitting tall but not rigid, but it's okay if we start to kind of settle in now. So once we go into a meditative state, our head will drop down, and that's okay. I want you to take now a few moments here just to reconnect with your breath. Think about how you feel physically, mentally, and maybe even spiritually. Remember that intention you set. And let's inhale, swoop our arms back up towards the sky. And let's bring our hands to our heart center and seal that intention into our hearts. As I'd like to take the time to thank you for practicing with me today. And the good in me always bows to the good in you. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your week. And as always, namaste.